Realized there were a few places we could have called our mom, but haven't. Where are you now? In Liberty Garden? 2 years ago, it became really famous when a mythical Pokémon was found there. Castilia Sewers. Castilia Sewers. That's just another way to say it's Castilia City's sewer system. I'm sorry I can't help more. I know about it, but I've never been. But listen, I've heard there's a secret place located at the far end of the sewer. You're just trying to prank me, Mom. Oh, here. Okay. I know where we're going now. This is one I've been looking forward to. Castilia City's Castilia cone is the perfect souvenir. A while ago, our store was really popular. Recently, however, we don't get as many customers as we used to. But whining won't accomplish anything. I just have to work hard to sell them. Well then, how about a Castilia cone? For 100 Poké$, would you like to buy one? These heal status in battle. I'll just take the one for right now, as I got plenty of status healers that Omni work. There's a shop here that sells ice cream here. Is it good? Might be a good idea to come back here so other people see us buying them over time. Studio Castilia. The white and black dragons. Sin and money stack up. That's weirdly deep. I'm not as good an artist as Berg, but I have a liking for paintings. Let me see. Today, I'd like to paint a bug-type Pokemon. Will you show me what kinds of Pokemon you have? I don't know that I own any bug-type Pokemon, but I do know that one of our Lillipups is a free item for me. Gimme. I also did not need to do that. I could have just hit Y. Got an escape rope. Nice. Making up for the one that I used. Currently, we're exhibiting works of up-and-coming young artists. The Ugly Truth. Vanishing Hero. Eternal Ideals. Two beginnings, a meeting that must occur. In Castilia City, the Pokemon Gym itself is Berg's artwork. We'll look forward to that later. Nothing else on this road. I was gonna go check the PC and you got something for me. Is it bicycle related? Easy cycling, indeed it is. It's based on the number of times getting on the bicycle, which can be mashed through rather quickly. But I like to earn my medals somewhat organically. A Petalil. You're only grass type. It caught my eye really quick for a second. It was just green and I thought that, but no, it just Petalil. I'll go catch a bug type Pokemon. First encounter, got a Sewaddle. I do believe if I netball you at full health, your chances of escaping are slim to none. 1, 2, 3. Isn't Sewaddle cute? Just love its little hood with the leaves. In fact, you'll see it in the Pokedex entry right here. Since this Pokemon makes its own clothes out of leaves, it is a popular mascot for fashion designers. It's so cute, man. This is one of the best new Pokemon of Unova. You may be cute, but I'm gonna be truthful in my name for you. Oh, you have that type. I'm inspired. Thank you. As a token of my gratitude, what would you like? Cherry Berry cures paralysis and is a held item, meaning you'll automatically get over it. Chesto Berry is sleep, Pecha Berry is poison, Raspberry is burn, Aspear Berry is freeze. I don't think you can go wrong here. I'd probably say the most immediately helpful would probably be Pecha or Cherry. I'll take Cherry. Aspear is the only one that I wouldn't be super into because there's no move that just freezes. And I find a lot of the time you just defrost on turn 1 without any sort of meaningful time spent frozen. Guess I could take oh, you love me, thank you. So I've mentioned that Castilia is based on Manhattan, but what I haven't mentioned is that the Unova region, specifically this area of it, was designed based on a trip to New York City that series director Junichi Masuda went to, and he was impressed by the diversity and culture and all the people there. He said that well, we're actually going to the Game Freak building now that I'm talking about this. He was impressed that it felt like the world had no borders and that you could see all sorts of different people there. The 3 starters represent this mindset. Snivy, being a snake and appearing regal, was meant to represent Europe. Tepig, being a pig and made to look like a general, represents China. And Oshawott, being a samurai, represents Japan. I thought that was pretty neat. This kid here will evaluate how many medals you have. We're getting close to that first goal. I have 50. Did you know if you collect 50 medals, something good happens? This kid will perpetually have more medals than you up until 200. If you finally manage to surpass him, he says that you're amazing and that he'll use you as an inspiration to get every single one. Thought that was cute with him having the same dream as, you know, I do. Sturdy is indeed a great ability, and the mechanics for items sure are odd. They'll buy ordinary items for much more than normal. If you hold on to your items, even ones you have no use for, you might be able to sell them to a maniac. As scary as that sounds, you don't want to sell your selling items immediately. Wait until you find a maniac for them in the world, and then sell them then. You'll get a much higher sale price for them. I always gotta check the trash cans. They never put items in freaking trash cans anymore, and yet I still check them every time, and I will until the end of time because they always did it before. This place is cold because we have to keep the server cool. Is this Masada? Now, I'm thinking of a new plan of a game. Revive! Getting a bit of a spark of an idea right there. I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the leftovers item is important, isn't it? It's pretty useful in battle. Do you want to battle and test it? I'll put on my leftovers before I do that. Pignotti's got his apple corn. He's ready to snack. Let's do this. So this office has a lot of lore behind it. This is the Carrot Tower, Game Freak's former headquarters and where this game was designed. It's even on the 22nd floor in real life. Nintendo since then built them and Hal a new building to share, and that's where Game Freak is located now. We'll go for the arm thrust because you ain't a fairy type yet! I'm taking advantage of this until next year! Oh no, he fell in love while he was in the middle of mutilating it, no! He didn't even get a chance to use it. Ah, I see, well, that was quite well thought out. So much for that. Oh, a great Pokemon. The great number seems to have increased their trust in you. Hope we can battle again tomorrow. Indeed, he will battle you every day. A tip for getting strong Pokemon is, let me see, the most important thing is having a lot of battles. Do you want to battle? Yes! You will also battle me every day. I'm not totally sure who is who in this place. Well, this guy's Morimoto, of course, but I mean all the regular NPCs. Morimoto just fights using the elemental monkeys. I'd like to introduce you to one of the great unsung heroes of Pokemon, who is somebody in this room. Takao Uno. They've worked as an art director and graphic designer for the series since Ruby and Sapphire, and has even worked on the TCG as an artist. They're also a character designer who created the Chimchar family, Arceus, and even Garchomp. He made his directorial debut with this game. Yeah, imagine being a TCG artist and that being like such a big job for you, and then you eventually going on to direct a main series game that was this beloved. This means that this is the first original game since Pokemon Gold and Silver, not directed by Masada, who was just in an advisory position while he was busy directing X and Y. Uno is still with the series to this day, being the graphics director for Pokemon Let's Go and having several positions on Pokemon Legends Arceus. Big things that I commend for. I got Rollout as a move here, and I got Defense Curl. I think I might choose to get rid of Arm Thrust. Pignotti is gentle nature after all. It makes sense why punching isn't really his strong suit. So I just wanted to introduce you to him. I think that Takao Uno is a fantastic person. I think that the fact that they were able to make something this good on their debut as a director, really gotta commend them for that. I don't believe that they've ever done that again, but they have worked as a game designer on the series since. I'm the graphic designer. Are you my mom? To draw something I've never seen, I need to observe lots of objects. Not only do I need to look at them, but I also need to analyze them and truly absorb them. A lot of people feel like it's cheating if you're using references to make things though, but no, a lot of art is research. That was something I learned when I wanted to become an artist. A game is something to think about, program, and at the end, hope for. Work, please work. Oh, you're just saying work, please work. Hello, I'm the game director. Yeah, it's you. Oh, you're working on your Pokedex. If you fill it up a lot, please let me see. Thanks, man. Thanks for everything you did. I want more people to know and appreciate you. Looks like we got one last building that we haven't even been to. I'm gonna buy a soda from it. And we'll go inside. I keep hoping for something to happen whenever I buy a soda, and I'll just tell you, sometimes you can rarely get a second drink out of it, and it's cool when it happens, but I keep not getting it. Only shook once. Oh, that does happen sometimes. I've been calling it a critical capture. The more Pokemon you've caught, the more likely it is. So normally there's all sorts of checks to see if the Pokeball will rock a certain number of times. But you can catch a Pokemon if you just pass the first wiggle if you've caught a lot of them. My Pokemon and I like to laugh. When either of us starts laughing, we both start laughing. Celebrity Channel. Interview Unova. This is Kristoff reporting. Today, we'll visit the mysterious person everyone in Nabaz is talking about. I swear I didn't turn into a Dark Lord for half a second. I just burped. Woman of Mystery says, who I am isn't important. Wait a second. So sorry, everyone. See you next. Well, that was a ripoff. What do you like on TV? I like The Lady and Watchy Watchog. That was a pretty entertaining program, I have to say. That was probably the most memorable one so far. So at this TV station, we can go up to the 11th floor. Billy Joe! Billy Joe is here! She's gonna be on TV! She deserves it so much more than frickin' Roxy. I was amazed by how many of you were upset at me throwing shade at Roxy. It's not that I dislike her character. I think she's pretty cool looking, honestly. It's just her song is bad. And I wouldn't even say her song is bad in Japanese, it's just bad in English. Rest makes you fall asleep for 3 turns, but you recover all of your health and cure your own status. You got a Chesto Berry, like we just had the chance to get, could be a pretty good move in increasing longevity. Good in areas that don't allow items in battle. Back in the Pokemon Center, this is so hard to line up precisely with a D-pad. Why did they think this was a good idea? Well, Tim set his location to Norway for me. The reason why that's important, wait, we got a medal for this? Oh, opposite trader. I guess I was trading with Black too in order to register him. Yeah, Geonet only registers if you trade with somebody, so I just traded a Lillipup and traded it back. I really think that it should just do it if you pass them by on the Sea Gear. Unity Pier is the only one that we haven't done much of anything with. On this one final pier, hello, would you like to go to Unity Tower? What is it? It's a place where trainers gather from all over the world. If you have friends who live far away, you may have a merry reunion. This was an impressive feature back when the online service still existed and you could be trading with all sorts of random people over the GTS and stuff. Nowadays, it's kind of rough. You can only go here if you've traded with somebody from another region locally. There's no limitations on setting it to whatever you want, but it's still kind of rough to do. We go inside and we see this place is very obviously inspired by the Empire State Building. You got a bunch of flags outside too, just like an international airport. Hey you, come over here. Over there, come here for a second. You're a new face, your first time here. Unity Tower is a place where trainers come from all over the world. That's why I work hard every day doing security checks to protect those young trainers. Don't loiter around here and cause trouble. Okay, you can pass. Hello and welcome to the Unity Tower. Would you like to go upstairs? Please select a floor. This place has, I don't even know how many. I know it's over 100. 131 floors. One for every single country that you could set as your location. We're going to the Norwegian floor. This place counts as a city in Unova, and there is a medal tied to going to every city eventually. So in case you just can't get it to spawn and don't know why, it's because you haven't been to Unity Tower. You're, Blaze, right? Do I remember you? What, me? I'm Flint from Oslo. Thanks for very much for trading Magby that one time. Your Pokemon, it's really nice. Lillipup is pretty nice, right? I'm surprised to see you there, but I'm happy to. Yuck. I talked to a few people from each one. The amount of details that it remembers is pretty staggering. Go to a different floor. What about the US? Down we go. Oh, I know who this is gonna be. It's Blair from Georgia. Traded your Elekid for my Victini, and oh boy, Elekid really is great. It's great that we'll meet up again. Let's do the trade again if you don't mind. The YouTube channel Light Years to Go, an excellent subtle Pokemon username, by the way, 100%ed this area. Here's what it looks like. They might be the only person ever to pull this off. There is no reward for it or anything, just bragging rights. But damn it, you earned those bragging rights. A lot of places falsely claim that you need access to the internet and thus the Unity Tower is impossible to complete or even go to anymore, but as you can see, not the case. If you are curious about the things that actually are impossible to do in this game, I will gladly tell you because, oh boy, I have a lot to say about how poorly handled the online services were for this game. Out of Nintendo? Couldn't be. So I'm gonna stand here in the Metal office and tell you that the server lifespan for this game was pitiful. Some of the worst server lifespan I've ever seen in an online video game, and a golden example of why hiding features exclusively behind online is a terrible idea. Features such as Pokemon Global Link and the Dream World shut down on January 14th, 2014. Meaning that if we were to subtract that amount of time from the game's release date, it was only possible to 100% this game for 577 days if you lived in Japan, 471 days if you lived in North America, 467 days if you lived in Australia, and only 466 days if you lived in Europe. You might think Japan had it good, but for their version only, a trainer card star was locked behind medals, so they had more to lose from the shutdown than everyone else did. There was a medal tied to catching 100 Pokemon from the Dream World. The Pokemon from the Dream World were based on 24 real hours passing. This means, in an absolute best case scenario for English speakers, you had to sign into the Dream World and get a Pokemon once daily, an average of once every 4 days that this service existed. The closure of the service was announced on July 1st, 2013. Yeah, seriously, less than 8 months after the game released. So let's assume that you'd never tried Dream World and you got your butt in the game once you heard it was going away. That's 198 days notice, or an average of having to go online and catch a Pokemon more than 50% of the remaining days. This is sick, man. It's terrible. I don't know what made them think it was okay to shut down an online service that freaking fast. And it was for no reason other than just, well, X and Y is coming out. I guess no one cares about this anymore. Ugh. Okay. Well, that was something I'd been wanting to rant about from the beginning of this because this game deserved better. Anyway, that is all of the sights and sounds and spectacles of Castilia City. Now that we're all done, next time on Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, it's time for the big battle at Berg's Gym. See you guys then.